This is the Four Waterfalls Walk, a stunning 4.5 mile adventure through waterfall country, one of the most magical landscapes in South Wales. Tucked away on the southwestern edge of the Brecon Beacons National Park, or Brecon in Welsh, this is a place where nature truly puts on a show. Here, rivers cut through ancient moss-covered gorges, plunging into deep pools and creating 4 breathtaking waterfalls. The trail winds through peaceful woodland, over rocky paths and stony steps, leading you right to the edge of each spectacular fall. Every waterfall here has its own character. Some thunder with raw power, others flow gracefully through fern-filled valleys, and the highlight? One of them lets you walk right behind the crashing curtain of water itself, a moment you won't ever forget. This is South Wales at its most dramatic, beautiful and alive. Good morning, my name is Daniel and welcome to my very first video on my new YouTube channel, which I'm calling Great British Trails. Now, I was here a week ago and the footage that you just saw in the introduction was filmed then. I've come back today because it's been absolutely pouring down for the last 4 days. I don't know if you can hear that, but I can actually hear one of the waterfalls from here. It's absolutely thundering down there. So I'm really excited to show you what these 4 waterfalls look like when they're in full flow. If I have time today, I'm also going to show you a second waterfall that you can walk behind. It's on a nearby trail and well worth going to see, so stay tuned to the end of the video to see that. As I parked at Clun-Gwyn car park this morning, I've approached these waterfalls from the opposite side of the river. So I'm just going to make my way upstream for a few minutes, over the nearby wooden bridge, and then downstream to the elevated viewing point. And it's here I get to enjoy this show-stopping view. This waterfall looks absolutely incredible today. It just shows you how important it is to choose the right day, because if it's been dry, you barely get a trickle coming down there. Now, the footpath from that first waterfall to the second waterfall is closed this winter for maintenance work. So I'm going to follow the main gravel path all the way around to waterfall 3 and then follow the river, the path next to the river, back upstream to waterfall number 2. Now, because I parked at the closest car park here, it was only a 10-minute walk in, and it's not going to take me long to go around all 4 waterfalls. They are fairly close together. Now, I've just made my way down a fairly steep, gravelly, wet path, and I've just come to the very first steps. Now, these are going to take me down to waterfall 3. I'm then going to take a right and we'll follow that path up to waterfall number 2. I'm going to walk over the boardwalks that you can see here, over a bit of mud, and then have a look at this absolutely stunning view that you can see here. Now, I've seen a lot of people come up on this route and they think that this is waterfall number 2. Actually, it isn't. If you look to the right, there's a little hill that you can scramble up. You go up there and that is waterfall 2. I'll see you up there. That waterfall was Sgwd Isaf Clun-Gwyn. That's waterfall number 2. And now I'm going to make my way along the path that I just came up I'm going to go downstream and I'm going to head over to waterfall number 3. Now, a mere 5 minutes from waterfall 2, I'm now approaching waterfall 3, which is called Sgwd y Pannwr. It took me about 20 minutes to go from waterfall number 3 to the top of the steps above the final waterfall, waterfall number 4. Now, I have to go down 170 steps to get to the foot of this waterfall, but when I do, I'm going to be met with this. So that was waterfall number 4, Sgwd Eira, or waterfall of snow if you prefer the English name. Absolutely incredible behind there. Now, I'm going to show you some footage now that I took a week ago when there was just moderate rain, so you've got an idea of what it looks like after normal rain, because it has been very unusual rain for the last 3 or 4 days. So have a look at this. This is what you'll find if it's been raining for just a couple of days beforehand. Now, as for me, I am going to have enough time to show you that second waterfall that you can walk behind. It's not on this trail, it's on another one, so I'll show you that in a moment, because first I need to make my way there. I made quick progress back to the Cwmyn Ross car park and drove for exactly 7 minutes into the village of Pont Nefechan, parked in a free lay-by next to the road and walked for 5 minutes to the starting point of the popular Eira trail. I then walked along this somewhat muddy footpath, past delightful pools of water, raging torrents, and even fish bravely trying to swim against the current, all the way to one of my favourite waterfalls, Lady Falls. So right folks, that concludes my day. What a lovely day that was this morning on the Four Waterfalls Walk, and then coming here on the Eira trail to finish off on Lady Falls. It looked a little bit too wet and a little bit unsafe for me to get behind there today with all my camera equipment and everything as well. So still great fun, glad I came along. Now, if you've enjoyed this first video on my new YouTube channel, don't just hit the subscribe button, but also hit that bell icon as well, because that will help my channel to grow and you will get notified if I put out another video like this one. So thanks once again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again on another great British trail.